not to brag, but what a time to be childless. I mean, I woke up at 10 a.m. on a Saturday, made coffee in silence, and the only person screaming in my house was the espresso machine. I scrolled for 2 hours, I ate leftover pizza for breakfast. No one judged me. You can't buy that kind of freedom. Mostly because you spent all your money on diapers and Paw Patrol merch. So, I see parents out here running full marathons before 8 a.m., right? They're pushing strollers, they're packing snacks, they're negotiating with toddlers like it's a hostage situation. Okay, meanwhile, my biggest responsibility today is remembering to plug in my phone, okay? Every time I hear mom, dad in a grocery store, I whisper a little thank you prayer. People love to say having kid gives you a life meaning. Cool, so does sleeping in and ordering food without sharing it, okay? So I'm not anti-kids, I love kids, I'm just pro-peace. Okay, I'm sure I'll get there one day, but right now, I'm enjoying the calm before the chaos, okay? So yeah, not to brag, but what a time to be childless. It's quiet, it's clean, and every dollar I make still belongs to me.
Not to brag, but what a time to be childless. Like, no offense to the parents. I respect the hustle, but in this economy, no thank you. Like, I go to the grocery store, and I'm thinking, if I have a kid, it would financially ruin me. One field trip, and I'm broke. And people like to say, you'll never be ready for kids, but it'll be great. Meanwhile, I'm already struggling with having a dog. I can't imagine if I had to pay for braces or for college. Like, thankfully, all my dog wants is snacks and affection. That's enough. That's more my speed. That's my vibe right now. And in this economy, that's perfect. I can't imagine having a kid right now. Like, people are out here buying diapers. And meanwhile, my dog doesn't talk back. It doesn't ask for a new iPad. And it doesn't ruin the vibe. Maybe someday I'll have kids. But right now, I'm in a good spot. I got peace. I got the financial freedom to order DoorDash whenever I want. Like, what a time to be childless. And again, no hate to anyone that's got kids. Respect to you. I tip my imaginary cap to you, but what a time to be childless.
Oh, you should have kids. It's so rewarding. Is it? Is it more rewarding than me being able to sleep in until 10 o'clock this morning? Or what about me being able to enjoy this entire week off of work without having to entertain something or someone or watch any stupid fucking tricks?
I don't want kids because I want an easy life. I want a soft life. I want a boring life. I want a calm life. I want a quiet life. I don't have patience to help other people besides myself and my dog. I'm just protecting my peace here.
Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. So you've probably came across on your TikTok FYP of those videos, people flexing not having kids and others saying, what a great time not to have kids. So apparently Americans have decided, you know what, this economy, this regime, this kind of government, it's not a great time to have kids at all. It is so unfair to have kids or raise kids in such kind of environment. It is so unbearable. This economy is so unbearable for majority of those who have reached childbearing age to have kids. They are opting not to have kids at all. Some of them prefer to have pets, and others, if they want to have kids, they prefer only to have one kid. But majority of them right now, especially during these tough times in America, they are saying, what a great time not to have kids. Especially, they are considering the fact that when you raise a kid, the economy, things are super expensive. The prices of childcare, things have skyrocketed to an extent. It is so unbearable for them to handle. And in this video, they will be sharing their opinions why they choose not to have kids at all, and then we shall be sharing our opinions at the end of this video. Stay tuned and let's watch these videos together, guys.
Having no kids, that's a flex. You ain't got no kids, that's a flex. Don't let nobody make you feel bad for not having kids. Like, what? It hit a little different. I get to come and go when I want to. I come home to a clean house. I spend my money just on me. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying there's nothing wrong with having kids, but all I'm saying is it's a flex not to have kids, because not too many of us out here without kids. You know what I'm saying? I hate the fact how people try to be like, oh, you gonna be lonely when you get older, or woo. Like, man, I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool with that. You see this meal I just bought right here? I bought that shit for me, not me and another month. You know what I'm saying? It just hit different. All jokes aside, though, for real, having a kid is a real responsibility. You know what I'm saying? Am I ready for that right now? No. I want to accomplish all my goals. I want to accomplish all my dreams. You know what I'm saying? I don't want nothing holding me back. You know what I'm saying? In the near future, do I consider having kids? Absolutely. But right now, I'm just fully focused on me. You know what I'm saying? And having kids is a flex. Don't let people guilt trip you and make you think you gotta have kids right now at a young age or you gonna grow old and lonely. I'ma just be a lonely, rich motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
This is how I know I'm not destined to be a parent, because as I'm watching the video, all I'm thinking about is grabbing the car keys, getting in the car by myself, and just drive. Just drive, just keep going until I run out of gas, which probably won't be as far because I very rarely fill my gas tank. What? The first one fell, took down the other one, and then all of a sudden there was a third. Where did the third one come from? Because I thought it was 3, as in the twins plus the older one. Then there's another young. Oh my God, you only have 2 arms. You only have 2 arms. And then that's the thing with like twins and triplets. It's always on the fucking table, and I'm a twin, so it's like it's in my bloodline. Oh my God. Oh, I'm so overstimulated. Like, I'm getting dizzy. Just, you only have 2 arms, but you got 3, babe. And then you have an older one. Jesus. How the fuck did my mom do this shit, bro? Like, the speed in which I would snort my birth control. Like, my God. I'm just destined to have dogs. Like, you know, Nala is here, and, you know, if she ever crosses the Rainbow Bridge, I don't know if I'd get another one, but yeah, y'all got it. And where the damn daddy? Like, all that shit happening, the daddy ain't even home. Bro. Hand them over to their fucking daddy, get in that car, and just drive. And you singing gospel. Child, I don't. You are definitely God's strongest soldier, because me, absolutely not.
I don't mean to brag, but damn, what a great time to not have kids. I am so grateful. It is a Monday, and I slept in today. All right, I don't have to worry about getting Halloween costumes. I don't have to decorate my house to satisfy these little monsters. I just get to relax. Christmas is coming up. I don't have to spend my entire savings on gifts that my child isn't going to remember a year from now. Life is pretty good. And on top of that, I deal with all the same stress you deal with, except I do it childless with no kids. So my stress is a little lower. So shout out to all the parents out there, because y'all are doing full marathons before 8 a.m. Y'all spend y'all entire paychecks on diapers and Paw Patrol merch. And I really do salute you. It is a tough job, all right? And on top of that, you're getting judged by your kid. If you eat leftover pizza for breakfast, your kid is like, ew, why are you eating pizza? That's a lunch food. I don't have to deal with that.
Y'all would never convince me that not having kids is not a flex. Y'all would never convince me that not having kids is not a flex. Okay? We see it. We see a lot of y'all poor decisions. Because a lot of y'all have kids that ain't got no business having kids. We see that. Okay? So I need y'all to stop. Being able to get up and go as you like is a flex. Being able to spend your money on what you want to spend it on is a flex. Being able to have your house be intact and do nice things without having to worry about stains all over and smell all over is a flex. Being able to have discernment to control your womb and not give it to any and everybody. And for the men, being able to have dick discipline and not just nutting up in everything with a pulse is a flex. Being able to plan your life out and execute it flawlessly without any disruption of 9 months is a flex. A lot of y'all poor decisions be beating the hell out of y'all nowadays. Y'all would never convince me that not having kids, especially if you chose to not have kids, that is a flex. If you operate with discipline, That is a flex.
The American dream is so dead, people don't even want to pass it on to their own kids. I read an article about how this is the hugest decline, right, in Americans having children. Americans are not having enough children for the first time in history to replace, themselves, right? But why would somebody bring children into this world, in America specifically? Why would you purposely have a baby in America? Why would a woman even do that? You don't have any control over your body. Government has ultimate control over your vessel. Hell, government will even keep you alive as a host when you're dead, just to make sure it can force you to give birth to that baby. So I don't see the benefit for women, frankly, to have babies. America is not a place for families. It's obviously not a place for families. It's not set up that way. They tax families into oblivion. So why would you sign up for that? So no, that's why people aren't having babies. America, if you want young people to have babies, how about you make this economy affordable? Because right now it's not. It's really set up just for rich people to have babies. So go have the rich women. Oh, that's right. They don't want to have rich women have a whole bunch of babies because their kids are not going to work in factories and stuff. It's supposed to be our kids working in factories. Like I said, that's why people are not having kids. Why the hell would we have kids? Why would anybody have kids in this environment? Why would anybody have kids in this environment? It's not a good environment for children. So kudos to the young folk. If you smart, keep your dress down and your panties up.
So if you watch closely to their points, the major point that most of them have spoken about, it is this tough economy. Is this economy? It is not a great time to raise kids. It is not a great time. It will be so unfair to the kids and to them. Because majority of these parents, upcoming parents, they need to work extra hours to earn a living, to afford houses, to at least afford rent, gas, groceries. As you all know right now, groceries in America is like a luxury. So if they add another burden of having a kids, it means they'll need to pay for daycare, the school, college, invest for college, maybe university, maybe all the commodities that these kids need. And majority of them, they say we can't afford. Yes, we can't afford. Things are super expensive for us. It is better the dollar that we are earning, we keep it for ourselves, because it will be so unfair to us and unfair to the coming kids for them to be brought up in such economic crisis. Because things right now are totally expensive. So if we can't afford the commodities that we adults need from day-to-day activity, it means that if we add these kids onto the budget, then things will get out of hand. It will be too unbearable for us to handle. It will be so harsh for us and for the kids. So majority of them, they are creating these videos, telling others what a great time not to have kids. Yeah, not to grab. Others are saying it's a flex, and they salute those parents who have sacrificed themselves to have these kids, because it is so overwhelming to have these kids, especially during tough economic crisis. Yeah, so others are saying, a pet, okay, all it needs is the food, maybe a vet, and small things. But a kid, it's like an investment. You'll have to commit yourself, deny yourself vacation, deny yourself luxury, not to buy cars, not to live in a good environment, maybe not to buy houses, not to invest, but all the funds goes to that kid. So majority of them, they are saying, what a great time to have kids. And but what they mean by this? The economic crisis. Well, you do tell me what to think about it, guys, in the comment section. Do you think it is a great time for them to have kids or not to have kids. And according to our belief, do you think that maybe in future they will regret their opinions that they are making right now of not having kids? Maybe they'll start having kids when they grow old. Do you think they will regret it, or do you think they are making the right decision other person living in the United States might make? Tell me what you think about this video in the comments.